When you sign into QuickBooks, the very first thing you'll see is your dashboard. Finding something in QuickBooks is very simple. Everything in QuickBooks can be accessed from one of three menus. The first menu is the Nav Bar. The Nav Bar has historical information about your business. So if you want to find historical transactions, this is the place to go. For instance, if you click the Sales tab, QuickBooks shows you information about your sales transactions, and here you can see each individual sales transaction that your business has had. You can also see information about the people that you sold things to by clicking on Customers. And here you can see a list of your customers along with their balances. This is the amount of money they currently owe you. By clicking the Expenses tab, QuickBooks displays all of your expense transactions over on the right. You can also see a list of who you spent money with by selecting the Vendors tab. This is a list of the people that you buy things from or provide some services for you. And here, QuickBooks displays your balance with them, which is the amount of money that you currently owe them. You can also see information about payroll by clicking the Employee tab, the Report Center by clicking on the Reports tab, and more. The Nav Bar works very well for looking up historical information. But if you want to enter a new transaction, you need to go to the Create menu here on the top right. The Create menu contains a list of transactions that you can enter manually, and they are organized by who the transactions are traditionally with. Right here, you can see all of your sales types transactions underneath Customers. Then, you have all your expense type transactions underneath Vendors. Payroll transactions are shown here. And finally, these transaction types that don't fall into one category under Other. In addition to entering transactions manually through this menu, you can also download transactions directly from your bank and credit cards by using QuickBooks Online's online banking feature. The third menu is the gear icon up here at the top right. This icon gives you options that are pivotal to your business, but they are not things that you need to work with often. Right here, you can see your account and settings. These are key settings that determine how it is that QuickBooks works for your business. You can also reconcile the books from this menu. Reconciling is an important task that is performed once a month and compares your records to your bank or credit card's records to ensure everything in QuickBooks is accurate. Budgeting is also accessed here, and that's normally something you do once a year, or when you begin work on a new job. It is also something that you will not do often. You are probably sensing a theme with this menu, which is it contains many key functions that you don't need to use often. There's one final menu, not quite as important as the other three, but still quite relevant. This is the magnifying glass, which shows your most recently entered transactions. You can also search for a transaction here, either by transaction number, date, or monetary amount.